So, ironically, it's a Sunday. A lot of people are in church or just got out of church if they had an early service. I personally like church. So I don't want people to feel like I don't like church. I'm not a believer because I am. What I don't like though is people who live a lie. People who just take advantage of the sheep that are in the church. Or the people that want to be led, the believers. You know, because you got the older people who really believe and they're brainwashed. You know what I mean? Pastor said, you know, it's how, you know, we used to be, you know what I mean? That, you know, those people, whatever the pastor does, they going with it.
Right.
The pastor can do no wrong.
Hallelujah.
You know, but we all know that that's not true.
Nope.
A lot of pastors do wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what I am on is a mission. I am on a mission to bring to light the wrongdoings of these fake preachers. The number one fake preacher, I mean, he is a real preacher, but the number one preacher on my list
is
Jamal Bryant. Yes, he's on my list. And let me tell you why he's on my list. He's on my list because
they gonna come for you.
That's all right. They've been coming. If I get a chance, I'm going to read some of the emails and the hate mail and the comments.
They're going to come down here with the cross.
and that's fine. Okay, so first, let me say this. I left my book bag in my car, right?
Right.
In a parking lot in downtown Baltimore. Okay, so I drive a Lexus, and I came back to the car. It's a hole in my window.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I thought it was one of the Jamal Bryant fly. But it was not. They hit like 4 cars in the lot.
Okay.
And so I lost a lot of things. I'm notorious for carrying my book bag around everywhere.
Yes.
Like dates, family functions.
Yes, and everything is in there.
Everything. And it just so happened. So, let me say, so I lost my hard drive, 2 of them, my backup and the original. Everything that I have ever filmed is gone. Okay.
Are you serious?
Yes. So Put a Ring on It movie, gone. Casewell documentary, gone. Big Tony documentary, gone. Reggie Reg documentary, gone. All stuff, unreleased stuff, gone. Music collection from 1993 up until last week, gone. A lot of footage that had not come out that I was in various stages of working on stuff. Music video, a lot of stuff. And it was some other things in there. I mean, some other electronic stuff that's replaceable. Camera, laptop, voice recorder, memory cards. Okay, so a lot of photos that I'll never be able to get back. Okay, fine, whatever. I'm over it. So one of Jamal Bryant's flock said to me, that was a warning from God for you messing with one of the anointed. Okay, how am I messing with one of the anointed if the anointed is living foul? If the anointed is living a lie? If the anointed is sleeping with the congregation, allegedly, okay? How am I? You're wrong for not calling it out. You're wrong for accepting it. You're wrong for letting your daughters and your mothers and your sisters participate in the fuckery. I mean, because I was foolish to leave the book bag in the car. If I didn't leave the book bag in the car, the window would not have been broken.
Whoever stole Diamond's stuff, can you just drop all that stuff off? You're not going to need it.
You already took $400 off my card in gas. So we were sitting at the gas station, you want to fill up your car?
Just drop all that hard drive off. We need that stuff.
I need a hard drive, but whatever. Okay.
Keep the laptops and stuff. He needs the hard drive.
You can't use it. So I mean, you can't get it in the laptop. It's locked. Whatever. But so that's not what that.
So that happened to you because you was calling out.
I went in on Jamal Bryant last week. So 2 days later that happened. That had nothing to do with Jamal Bryant. And so, but my thing is that it's not. Is it wrong for you to say when somebody in a higher position does something wrong?
It's wrong for you to come for Pastor Jamal Bryant.
Why?
Because his congregation does not play.
Oh, there you have it. Okay.
Because they feel that anything that it was a setup. They think this is a setup.
Like Marion Barry? Jamal Bryant is like Marion Barry?
They trying to set him up.
No. Jamal Bryant is a hypocrite. He has consistently, in his own words, said that he could not be faithful to his wife, and that if they didn't get divorced, he would have done it again. Now, let me remind you that done it again means he slept with somebody in the congregation and had a baby. No applause for that. And he was married, and he has kids, and he still works there. Like he's still there.
That's his job.
Jamal Bryant needs to step down.
He's not.
He does, though. He's not.
He's not.
But he does.
Because this allegation, she doesn't come from the church. And he's single.
He is single.
And he can mingle.
He can mingle.
With his pingle.
Does that mean that anybody in the church can mingle? It's okay. So anybody in church has a baby, they're not going to be looked down upon.
I don't think they do that
They're not going to be shunned. They're not going to be talking about him behind their back.
Well, they are going to talk about him behind their back.
And so we're talking about Jamal Bryant to his face. And there's nothing wrong with that. Look, my thing is, I have no malice in my heart for Jamal Bryant. He was out on the front lines in Ferguson. Let me applaud him for that.
Publicity.
He was out on the front lines for Black Lives Matter. Applaud him for that.
Publicity.
And he was trying to allegedly be on the front lines, sending this lady to Planned Parenthood.
Pastor.
She didn't go. Right. But she didn't go. Okay. And if all lives matter, right? Right? All lives matter. Not just Black lives. All lives matter. Kids' lives matter. Unborn children matter. Right? Not just people that were shot by the police. And for the record on that, where is all of the churches now? We still have people dying every day. They're not out there. Where they at? Where they at? Are they out there? Are they out there? No?
No.
They're not out there. So, I don't understand. I don't understand why Jamal Bryant and everybody, where's everybody at now? Because the video cameras are gone. He's not there.
Nope.
Maybe he doesn't know. Maybe he doesn't know that it's happening. So we can should I add him and tell him? Maybe he doesn't know. Now, that's how I feel about that. I feel that Jamal Bryant needs to step down.
He's not going to step down.
He's not going to step down. I know that. You feel differently about this, and please, so you probably feel that I'm wrong. So what?
My feeling is, like I told, like church, like when I was in the church or whatever, they always came up with excuses on why pastor is getting caught doing something. Someone is always trying to set him up. Someone's coming for the anointed.
It's the devil.
It's the devil, But my thing is, I think now church is publicity. It's a front. It's an easy money maker. It's just not the same. It's not the same anymore. And it's a job.
And it's an easy pussy getter.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. It's a job. It's like me and you going to work. Being a pastor is a job now. It's a career. It's a moneymaker.
I mean, I get that.
But I think they need to stop putting these high morals on these pastors, telling them they can't do this and they can't do that when they can't really live that life. Jamal Bryant, he can preach. He can preach his ass off. He can preach to people of our age for us to understand. That is a gift. But he also has a gift that he loves pussy, and he can't help it. He can't help it. He's horny. Horny little pastor.
Jamal Bryant said back in 2014
that he was horny
during service, "These hoes ain't loyal." He said that.
Yes.
Okay. That's unacceptable.
They not. Look at them now. They not loyal. They not.
I get it. You know what I mean? I get it.
She went behind his back and bought all that stuff from LabCorp, all that confidential information, and put it on social media. Like, for what?
So she's supposed to hide it?
Yes.
Why?
Because she was a fucking jump off. That's why. She was the masseuse to all the pastors that pastor in Delaware, where she from. She's the masseuse. What the hell is a masseuse? To get all the pastors off, pretty much. She was a jump off.
Okay.
What'd you say, the gospel superhead?
Yes, I said she was the gospel superhead. But if she was a jump off, allegedly, okay, and he slept with her, knowing that other pastors had been there, and he did not use any protection. Why is he in charge of my church, telling my children, telling my grandchildren? I don't have any children, by the way, but telling anybody in the empowerment temple, which I know people there, how's he telling them anything?
Anything like what? He's not talking about sex.
He gave marriage counseling to the poor lady who he had a child with before.
She was married too?
Yeah.
I didn't know she was married. She ain't shit either then.
Listen. He's done a lot of dirt.
He's horny, okay?
Everybody gets it. Listen, it's nothing wrong with
but he's not the only pastor that's out here smashing.
No, I'm getting on all of them.
Everybody he smashed just the only reason why they tell on Jamal because he ain't giving up them dollars. She's only getting $1,100 in child support.
Right.
That's not enough for her ass. The only reason why she had that baby is for a stepping stone, like to come up.
I agree with that.
But wrong answer. She didn't get what she wanted.
So if he turned this into a teachable moment, if he turned this into a situation that he could say, "Look, I did this. It was wrong."
He don't think it's wrong.
Right. That's what I'm saying, and that's a problem.
If
he turned it into a teachable moment, I think it would be respectable. If he wasn't being hypocritical and coming down on other people doing the same thing, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Diamond, he's not going to apologize because at this moment of time, he doesn't think what he's doing is wrong. So what, you want him to give us a speech every year? Every 6 months?
I don't know. I feel strongly about this. And I am looking for other women who Jamal Bryant has been with. If you have been with Jamal Bryant,
you want them to come down to the station and do an interview?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
If you have been with Jamal Bryant, I want you to email me yourradioonfire@gmail.com or
this is
Instagram,
unbelievable.
Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat @The Diamond King.
We don't have to show your face either.
We don't have to show your face. It could be a phone call.
Right.
It could be a phone call. It could be an email. It could be whatever you want it to be, or you can come to the studio. Either one. But I want to talk to you. I want to get an understanding. Do you feel betrayed by your pastor? Do you feel that he's doing wrong? Or do you think it's right? Or do you think it's all good?
I was a member of his church back in the day. And if he would have gave me that eye contact, all these little flakies out here, they would have been gave Jamal them drawers.
If he would have gave you the eye contact. What? What are you saying?
Yeah. Why would he would have been my pastor?
You would have.
Yes. Yes. He's a powerful black man with money. Yes. Back in my young hopper days, yeah. I would have smashed pastor.
Wow. Shoot. So that's the okay. All right. My thing is this. It's nothing I mean,
I'm just being honest. A lot of the females out here not being honest about it.
I appreciate that. And I understand that. I am not without sin. As I said on many shows, I've slept with many women who are not my wife. Wait, I've never been married. Okay. I was engaged, but I've never been married. And I've
temptation is a bitch.
It is. But I'm not in front of a church stating how I'm not interpreting, I'm not the messenger of the Lord. No. And if I do, it's time for me to step down.
But he's not preaching about that. He don't preach about that. Just different things in life. Jamal Bryant is like an empowerment. That's why it's called Empowerment Temple. He's more like an empowerment preacher. Like trying to make yourself be better. Think that you the shit pretty much. When you wake up in the morning, like tell the world, like I'm here. This is it. This is where I'm going to be. He used the secret a lot in his ministry. Like whatever you decide in your mind that you want to do, you can do it pretty much. He don't really preach about the things that he do at the hours.
Of course he does. Here's the hole in that theory. Okay. We came down hard on Sheila Dixon for
who's we? Because I didn't think she did anything wrong.
Okay, well, a lot of people thought that she did something wrong. They thought that she bare minimum did something that was unethical, right? Unethical.
People do it on their jobs every day.
Sure, but my thing is that would you want somebody handling your money who was a known thief?
She's not a thief.
I'm not talking about her now. I'm gonna say she wasn't handling the money. I'm just saying let's talk about an accountant. Would you want an accountant doing your taxes that was on probation for tax fraud?
Because they know how to get you money.
So yes, you would. I don't understand why this is not an open shut case. I don't understand why
he's not going to step down.
No, I know he's not. Because there's too much going on.
Right, and people's mind is like he's single, he can do what he want to do.
And what was the excuse when he was married?
He was dead wrong, and he stepped down. He stepped down.
He's back.
Yeah, he only had to sit down for like 6 months. He stepped down and said the demons and he was in a dark place.
Is that dark place back?
I don't even think that he wanted to be married to Giselle anyway. So look at her. Look at her. She's a whiny little wench.
What's wrong with her? I think
she's annoying.
She's annoying.
Yeah, she's annoying. I don't even think that she was his type. Look at the girls that he keeps getting popped with. Cocoa butter girls.
I like that.
I know.
Yeah, I don't understand. Okay, we have a similar taste in women. All right, that's true. It's nothing wrong with the women that he dates. It's nothing wrong with him dating. Some Playboy pastor, that's kind of weird. A Playboy pastor is kind of weird. He's going to be on a TV show on Fox this summer or a trial run in New York and LA with other alleged preachers living the same lifestyle. Alleged. I don't know them, so I haven't done my research on them yet, but I will. You don't see anything wrong with this.
No, it's 2016.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good then. 2016.
I don't even believe in half of that nonsense that's in the Bible. Like, who makes these rules? Who makes these rules? Who said that you can't do this? Who said it?
You have a young son. Mm-hmm. How can Pastor Jamal Bryant teach your young son the right and wrong way to even treat a woman?
He's not even supposed to be teaching my son anything.
But he's supposed to be an example as the head of the church.
Just because you a hoe don't mean you know how to treat a woman.
No, he doesn't, clearly.
Why?
I don't know.
Why, Diamond? Because he cheats? Just because you cheat don't make you a bad person.
That is true.
That is true, huh?
That is true. But I'm not saying that he's a bad person. Because
he's horny. He likes to do it.
So there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with
especially now that he's not married. I don't care what he does behind closed doors.
So why were we outraged that R. Kelly allegedly slept with a 16, 15, however old?
I wasn't outraged because
there was a lot of outrage.
I wasn't mad because when I was 16, I would tell older men that I was 20, I was 19. So it happens. I wasn't mad. People that get mad about stuff act like they just walk on holy ground and they ain't do stuff. They forget about the shit they have done. They phony and they fake.
I mean, I don't have any problem with him having a child. I
have a problem with whoever gave that lady that paperwork.
What do you mean?
The paperwork that she was issued, okay? When you take a DNA test, you only get your results. She had the results. She had the picture where he signed his thumbprint, her picture, all that stuff. She paid somebody for that in the medical field, wherever she went and got that test done. She paid for that stuff to be posted on, so she can have it, so she can post it. Someone broke HIPAA big time, and she probably paid a lot for that paperwork.
Well, so you're saying that she should not have that paperwork? I mean, she's
not supposed to have that. Those are copies. Somebody made copies. She paid for that.
How is it a violation of HIPAA if she is one of the people in the picture?
Then just give her picture.
But they take a picture. I took a DNA test before.
But you're not.
On 2 occasions.
She's not
for her child, by the way. Two different kids. I took 2 DNA tests, which I talk about in my book. You're Not the Father on Amazon right now.
So you know how it goes.
So I know how it goes.
You're not supposed to have that.
That is to say this is the mouth.
Right, and they show you the picture of the baby and the mother, and yes, all that. Yeah. You're not supposed to have that. That doesn't come in the report.
That is true. It does not come in a report. No, it does not come in a report.
And she bought that person sold her that paperwork or those copies to do vicious harm.
How is it harm though?
Because that's their business.
So he's not. So if this was not Pastor Jamal Bryant, this was just regular old Jamal Bryant
wrong.
But listen, this is regular old Jamal Bryant from Ricestown Road, right?
Yes. And Keisha did the same thing.
Keisha's a perfect name. Go ahead. Let's jump on Keisha. Keisha did the same thing.
Keisha is dead wrong for putting that on IG. She did wrong.
If regular old Jamal Bryant from Ricestown Road was not taking care of his child, wrong. No. Then y'all will be dumping on him as a deadbeat dad. But because it's Jamal Bryant.
First of all, you knew he was a deadbeat dad before you let that nigga lay up in you and have a baby. I don't be feeling sorry for these women.
Yeah. So like he said,
don't get me started.
These hoes ain't loyal. And for the record, it was LB Genetics that did the DNA test.
I did. Yes.
So
in California,
yes,
I read the text message. You're not getting what you wanted, so now you out here snitching because you thought she was gonna get what 3 G's, 4 G's a month because you popped out a baby. You side chick. She's not even a side chick. She's a church jump off. I don't feel sorry for her. She's trash.
What about her? What about the child?
What about him?
Hate
your mother.
You're only saying that because it is Jamal Bryant.
No, I'm not. I feel that way about anybody. I think when you decide that you want to have, when you're just having casual sex with somebody and you guys aren't in a relationship and I'm pregnant and he like, well, I'm not ready to have a baby, yada yada, and you choose to do otherwise because it's my body and I'm gonna do it and it takes 2 and yada yada yada. You're making a choice now. You're gonna be the mother and the father. You made that choice.
All right. Well, wow. Okay.
Then you want to take him downtown. Then after he tell you he don't want to have a baby, you want to take him downtown for child support.
He shouldn't be taken downtown for child support.
No, he did not want to have a baby. Now you chose to be the mother and the father because you in your mind thinking it takes 2 to have a baby. It's his responsibility.
It does take 2, and
it takes a mature woman to have a baby. Okay. It takes a mature woman to know, okay, he said that he doesn't want to have a baby, but I'm choosing otherwise. Therefore, I'm going to be mature about the situation and handle my business.
And handling the business means if the father says not going to have a baby, then she should just get rid of the baby. Is that what you're saying?
Or have your baby.
Or do it by herself.
Or do it by yourself.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
Because why?
Let me first say this, that I have done many things in my life that I regret. Okay. My first girlfriend, during the point where I was starting my music career, we got pregnant. Okay. I pressured her and forced her to get an abortion. Okay. I regret that often. Now, I was wrong for that. She did not obviously want to have the child and have to play the forcing me to do things again, which she would not have had to do, because even though I was saying that, I would have done what I was supposed to do. But I made it all about me and how the baby would affect me and made it a selfish thing, right? That was the wrong thing to do. Now, I'm not, and at the time I was 17. So
exactly.
This is totally different.
But you was a child.
I was a child. True.
You were a child.
True. And so I'm just saying it's wrong for the man to put that type of pressure on the woman.
And it's not wrong for her to put the pressure on him?
Yeah, but here's the thing. We're in control of whether or not we use protection.
And she's not?
She's in control too.
Exactly.
But we're more in control because it's on our body part.
Lord Jesus, it's going to be a fire.
And
no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. She can take birth control. No.
Sure. I'm saying we both are responsible.
Exactly.
But once the deed is done.
The deed is done.
Once the seed has been planted and she's got you, like, I got you, you messed up. You messed up. And I think that a preacher getting abortions is crazy.
Black lives don't really matter, huh?
How about that? So, that's my thoughts on that. And
we would never know about this if the child support was a little bit extra. Run me that money, Jamal. That's what she thought. And he said no.
Well, I guess the thing about that is that playing devil's advocate, if he had done that, then later on she would come back for some more.
All his baby mothers, I think, get 1,100.
And come back for some more. So maybe I'm wrong. No, I'm not wrong. The head of a church, the head of a mega church should be held to a higher esteem, a higher level than what he currently is. That's all.
All I'm going to say is, Jamal, you keep getting caught, yo. You got to get ones that don't speak English or something.
In the comment section, let us know your thoughts. Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at The Diamond K Show.
Pay these chicks more money, yo.
Right. RadioOnFire.com. Let us know your thoughts on that. As I said, any women who've been with Jamal Bryant who want to talk either on camera or off on the phone, email your radioonfire@gmail.com.
Or any other pastor that's on here.
Any other pastor, because I want a pastor.
He's not the only one.
He's not the only one.
He's not the only one.
He's just the current one. Right. But I want to close out this part of the discussion by saying a true pastor should be a real mentor. A true pastor should be a real mentor and not someone who is living foul. Okay.